Hi everyone, Youth Advisor Jana here. As you can see, we are continuing with our 10 days of meaningful activities, and today is day 2. And from the title, you can see that we are doing our life board. So basically, what a life board is planning where you want your life to be. It can be anything from houses and cars to jobs to relationships to pets to kids to anything. It is honestly just your plan for your life. The reason I really wanted to do this activity is because it takes us from the mind frame of now to when. When is always future, now is always present. I don't want everybody to stay in what's happening right now because it dampers that future planning that we have told you guys to do for so long. It makes it really hard. So it's a nice break of thinking of what's going on now and starting to plan where you want your life. It's a really, really important activity, in my opinion, for those in high school because it ends. High school ends, school ends, and one day you wake up and you're 18 and you've been labeled this adult and you've got to figure out what to do with your life. It gets really hard when you don't have a plan, when you don't have an idea of where you want to go or what you want, or even an idea of what you want to work toward. It then kind of makes you feel like you're walking around aimlessly and you don't really have a destination. So it's a really nice activity to just sit down and go, okay, in 10 years, where do I want to see myself? Do I want to have a good job? What kind of job is that? Do I want a car? What kind of car? It's also a really good way of looking back and going, okay, I want all these things. How do I get them? It's a nice way to go, okay, I have a goal, and it's the first step to get there, is labeling that goal and then figuring out the rest as it comes. Another thing that I really like about this activity is it is forever changing. So you can add and take away things and add again and take away things again. They always change. I have done life boards many times in my life and they've always been different. And I love it because I get to see how far I've come or how far I've grown or what was important at one point and now isn't important anymore. It's a really nice activity to just have a map of where you want to go. The reason I also picked this activity is as I feel as youth, us adults are not always the most patient or the most time giving in a sense of what you guys want. We don't always listen to what plans you guys have or how you guys see your life. We're always telling you, go to school, get a job, get married. We're kind of putting these ideas on you and not allowing you to have your own. So I also love this activity because it's a way you can sit down and just go, this is how I want my life. And I know that, might be different than how you wanted it, but this is my idea. And it's a really nice way for you guys to find your voice in that instead of just saying, well, I have to go to university because mom says so. What do you want? This is completely up to you, and it's you planning it, and it's you putting these things down, and it's honestly just your ideas. It's also a really nice activity to just have fun with and go, hey, maybe I want to be Jay-Z one day. Um, Younger kids always have, I find, the greatest, most adventurous life boards because the things they can come up with are great. And I love it. I love when they come up with life boards and then in high school do it and then, in adult age do it because it changes all the time and it's great to see that. So again, it's just a nice activity for you guys to sit down and plan where you want to go. Plan the things you want in your life. It doesn't necessarily have to be concrete. Today you might want the newest car, but in 5 years you might just want a car. It's just a really nice way of seeing how far you have come when you look back on it. But it's a nice way of going, I do have a plan. And it's a nice way to kind of show adults, I do have a plan. But it's also nice to just sit down and have what you guys think on paper and make it real. So that's why we chose the life board today. It's a great activity. It's fun. It's really nice to see the plans that everybody comes up with. And it's really nice to look back on what we put down on our own life boards and go, wow, that is something I wanted that I might not actually voiced before. So again, I have my information here. I would love to see your guys' life boards if you do them. email me, post in the comments, whatever it may be. But I do recommend sitting down and planning your life. Where do you want to see yourself when school's done? What do you want to do? Do you want to go to university? Do you want to just get a job? Are you guys going to get married? Maybe have some kids? Are there pets? Do you want to live in a house, an apartment, a condo? Do you want an acreage? All of that stuff. I just want to see those ideas. If you guys also want to talk about your life boards instead of just showing them, again, my number and my email, reach out. Reach out if you want to talk about anything, but especially if you want to talk about your life board, I'd love to do that. Again, this isn't concrete, I want to remind you, so I don't want you to put down that you want a $1 million house and try and plan that out now, because again, that takes time. But it's really nice to, sit down and have goals and know that you have goals and let people know you have goals. It's also nice because if you do put a goal like university, then you can start planning how to get there and put that into works now so you can get there. Again, reach out if you need anything. My number and my email are here. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you are all staying safe, especially with the relaunch, and you are all still practicing the restrictions and physical distancing we should. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I look forward to hearing from you.